Hello people, I'm just letting you know about this. I finally had it with YouTube for a variety of reasons. First of all, they changed the policies concerning monetization, and I'll never get my money out because they'll never hit the level that they expect and all this other stuff. While before I was getting money in, but that's their decision. They're a company, they say they're private, which, why have public stuff on there if you're private? It's like sitting there and saying, well, I own a park, it's a private park, but you can come in and play for it because I happen that to the public. So it doesn't make sense. Anyhow, this has to do with the fact that I'm irritated with what they've done with Alex Jones and the InfoWars. Now, let me clarify this. I'm not saying I support them. I'm not saying that what they did was right or wrong or anything else. I'm standing on this because I believe it's a violation of what I consider freedom of speech. Now, they can do that. That's fine. My problem is the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. They do it to one group, one individual, but they don't do it to all the others who are far worse than what he's done. Okay? I don't mind. They can do it to him, but they got to do it to everybody. Don't be hypocritical. Apple, Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify, and Instagram, and whoever else did it is hypocritical. I cannot stand hypocrites. I don't care what party you belong to or anything else. I cannot stand hypocrites. Now let me clarify this. I have voted liberal in the past. I have voted conservative in the past. I've voted Republican, Democrat. I've voted every which way because I thought that party's candidate was the best. I'll tell you, I did not even vote for Trump this time. I'll just tell you that. All right? So anyhow, I don't care. It's not political. It's not anything. It's a violation of freedom of speech and the hypocrisy that YouTube has. So I am now moving my YouTube videos and my YouTube channel over to dailymotion. It'll take a long time because they have a limit on how much you can post up there and how long the videos can be and everything else. But I have had it. I am tired of it, and I want everybody else to just basically close down YouTube. That's my opinion. Now, if you agree that they should just be able to attack a single individual or a single company or a single group, listen to what I'm saying, attack a single individual, single company, or a single group because they don't like what they are hearing. Now, hear that? That's discrimination, by the way. That is discrimination, all right? In the utmost pure form, discrimination. Then fine, you can stay on YouTube, you can stick with them and all this other stuff. If you're making tons of money, fine, whatever. But I recommend that if you got the guts to do it, that you drop out of YouTube. You go over to some other thing. If you find something better than dailymotion, let me know because I'd like to get on it. Alright, so that's my opinion, and again, it's the hypocrisy. There's tons of other people that are far worse than Alex Jones ever said or done or is going to do that have been on YouTube, and they are not taken off of YouTube. It's hypocrisy. And also, to be honest, if you don't stand up for it now, when the political atmosphere changes, they'll be going after the liberals. And the liberals will then have their YouTube, their Apple, their Facebook, their Instagram, and all the other stuff shut down. If you don't stand up for one individual who's being discriminated against, and be honest, I've stood up for homosexuals, I've stood up for transgenders, I've stood up for blacks, I've stood up for Asians, I've stood up for Muslims, I've stood up for everybody. And yet, here's the funny thing. I've got a disability. When I had my disability was when I was being attacked because of my disability, nobody stood up for me. But that's all right. I say stand up. Otherwise, they'll come for you. And even if you just stand up, they still may come for you. Like what happened to me. But I'm still telling you, stand up. This is wrong. You know it's wrong. Even if you don't like anything he's ever spouted out of his mouth. If you just don't like him because you consider him a pure asshole, doesn't matter. It is a privilege and a right. It's a privilege, yeah, I agree. And yeah, YouTube and all these other companies can do this stuff, but you got to make it known that you don't like it when they go for anybody, even if you disagree with them. So again, I'm taking all my stuff off of YouTube, and put it over on Dailymotion. It's going to take a while. And if you're looking for me here, well, as I get rid of stuff here, you can go over there, and I'll post down into the things down below where my Dailymotion is. So you can come over and visit my channel. I'm trying to monetize it, trying to get money out like I did out of YouTube in order to keep these things going. But the problem is, like YouTube, they change the rules and regulations. I'll never get the money that I have sitting in there. I don't get thousands of subscribers. I had hundreds, not thousands. And to me, it's not fair. That's one reason why I'm doing it. But the other reason is because I cannot stand hypocrisy. Thank you, and goodbye.